Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, going by the tweet that Honorable Justin Muturi has shared regarding what is believed could be some level of tokenism, RUTO decided to give youths borders. And we are told based on this statement again that RUTO gave 2,000 each to over 10,000 youths who visited the State House, Nairobi, for an empowerment program. Take note of this: 10,000 people each received 2,000. So if you compute this, this is approximately 20 million that was dished out in terms of token. Now, pundits believe that this is some way of trying to woo back the youths into believing that the hustlers' government is really serving them. Now, this is the main reason why Honorable Justin Muturi decided to react. And I'm going to take you through a reaction here. It's a long tweet which has messages, and people have reacted to this message. So, but first and foremost, before I take you through the tweet, kindly take this opportunity, support the work we do on this channel by liking this video, subscribe to our channel if you're not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Now, this is what Justin Muturi said. And he titled this tweet like this: RUTO, Kenya's youth don't need charity handouts dressed as jobs. And he said, number one, the poverty Olympics. Instead of tackling the structural unemployment crisis, the UDA government solution is to hand out borders and call it empowerment. That's not job creation. That's locking youth into a poverty cycle and asking them to clap for it. It's like giving someone a spoon to dig a dam. 2. Tokenism masquerading as policy. Serious economies invest in innovation hubs, manufacturing skills, tech funding, and green energy jobs. Kenya's youth policy is basically, here is a wheelbarrow, now go make us proud. It is policy cosplay, not policy substance. 3. The hidden message. When the head of state pushes borders and car washes as a vision for the youth, the underlying message is, we don't expect you to dream big. It's an insult wrapped in a smile. It says, your ceiling is casual labor, not boardrooms. 4. Economic myopia. A country that produces more borders than engineers is planning for economic stagnation. Small hustles are fine, but when they are the centerpiece of national youth policy, it's a confession that the government has no industrial vision. 5. It's PR, not progress. Handing over a border on camera creates a great photo op, but it doesn't build a future. It's political theater. The youth become props, not partners in development. 6. Missed opportunity of a generation. Kenya's median age is around 20. That's a goldmine of potential. If invested in property, instead, RUTO is dishing out hardware for hustles while ignoring large-scale job creation in tech, manufacturing, creative industries, and renewable energy. Dignity matters. The biggest insult. Calling it empowerment. True empowerment gives people the tools to change their lives permanently, not survive from day to day. The border policy is poverty with a helmet. 8. Political trap. Short-term hustles keep the youth dependent and grateful during campaign seasons. That's not empowerment. That's political clientelism, and the youth know it. That's why they are turning to protest, not wheelbarrows. Kenya's youth don't need charity handouts dressed as jobs. They need opportunities that match their ambitions. Give them laptops, coding schools, seed funding, manufacturing jobs, not a lifetime subscription to hustling for survival. Mr. President, stop calling crumbs a feast. Now, if you look at the tweet below here, there is a picture that has been shared of borders paraded, and this appears to be an extension of this is within the State House. But so the big question here: do you agree with Justin Muturi? Justin Muturi has just exposed William Ruto's plan. Kwamba he wants to use bodabodas to again secure re-election. So do you agree with what Justin Muturi said in that long tweet? Now let's get back to the UDA manifesto. If I look at the UDA manifesto, it was all about hustlers, boda, mama mboga. We will build this government, or we will establish this government with you. So Ruto has decided to dish out bodas to them and given them 2,000 each based on the statement that has been shared, 2,000 each to 10,000 boda. So does that make sense to you, ladies and gentlemen? Has Ruto done something? I mean, of course, people expect big things, but would you say that whatever has been done doesn't make sense? Do you think this is going to convince the youth to now think twice, the boda people to think twice about, what he has done?
Itakuwa Kenya ya kila mtu, yule mdogo, yule wa katikati, yule mkubwa, na tukasema tutapanga mpango ya bottom up. Yani tutaanza na kule chini. Tutaanza na kule chini because hiyo ndio philosophy ambayo itahakikisha ya kwamba kila mtu anachangia katika kupeleka Kenya mbele, na kila mtu anahuzishwa, na kila mtu anashughulikiwa, kuanza wale wadogo tukipanda mpaka wale wakubwa. Kama kuna kiongozi, and I say this without fear of any contradiction, kama kuna kiongozi ambaye amefanya harambee, amesimama na bodaboda, hakuna kiongozi ananishinda katika taifa letu la Kenya. Ni kweli ama si kweli? That is the truth. Na ndio sababu katika uchaguzi uliopita niliinua wanabodaboda mpaka wakakuwa ndani ya conversation ya uchaguzi. Si ndio? Katika uchaguzi iliyopita group mbili zilikuwa katikati ya mambo ya uchaguzi. Bodaboda na mama mboga. Nani ameintroduce bodaboda na mama mboga katika conversation ya taifa letu la Kenya? Si ndio? Na ndio leo hakuna mtu anaweza kutishia biashara ya wanabodaboda.
So Justin Muturi's tweet has been reacted to differently. There are people who support it, there are people who don't support it. Let me just take you through a couple. Like for instance, Abdi says, bodabodas aren't an economic plan. They are a poverty trap with a helmet. Invest in industries, tech, manufacturing, and green energy, not photo ops. Okay, he has decided to just take a part of that tweet. And based on that, you can tell that he's not in support of that move by William Ruto. So another person by the name Benon Maina, he says, did you have to be this brutally honest? Must I mention these state house refugees will still have to pay taxes and buy goods and services at market cost? Nilienda state house doesn't qualify as a grounds for a discount. God, Darwinians are a hard bunch of get out of the block. Okay, so those are people who don't support Ruto's idea. But then, of course, there's something here from UDF official fan page. Of course, they had to support it, and they are saying, Pata sauti ndio utu address. Kenyans aren't happy with this kind of empowerment. They are actually asking why we didn't start early. Okay. Hilary Kai say, I didn't see such posts when you were fully in government, even advising. Okay, see? Then Kenyan Times says, youth who had attended the Nairobi County Empowerment Program State House were in disbelief after they started receiving M-Pesa messages of 2,000 each. Additionally, they were given chairs, tents, sewing machines, and other equipment. So Ruto is doing everything he can to to secure his re-election. So, but Justin Muturi is not happy with what has just happened. So based on your own understanding, ladies and gentlemen, just go below in the comment section and tell us whether you agree with Justin Muturi. Ruto has realized that he has to go for these hustlers who do not have good education background. So he's giving them boda sewing machines, giving them small capital, ya kwenda sokoni kununua matomato. So he's doing that. So all this is because he wants to get their votes, because some of these people are the ones who voted for him. Now, because they voted for him, he knows that he has already lost it. So he's doing everything to bring these people back. So there are two things that are going to happen there. Either these people are going to look at him differently and vote for him, or they're just going to take these borders, take the money, but when they go to vote, they know where to cast their votes. Because someone told us here that these people will still pay taxes. So the problem here is not even this borders. The problem here is tax imewekwa juu. So I think that is what the ex-ANLA was trying to react to. So just go below in the comment section and tell us what to think about the development regarding Ruto's move. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.